Okay, all right. Yes, hello everyone again, and how are you doing? Or how is it going? Yes, uh, I hope you are fine. And now today we start. Okay, now we start a very useful subject. We really need them in our everyday language. Okay, trip 7. Prepositional phrases. Okay. Prepositional phrases. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 headings. Okay. And so, for example, in this video and in the next video, just after this video, we will not just study adjectives, verbs, or nouns, but we are going to study adjectives with prepositions. Okay? Like what? Like, for example, ready is adjective. Ahmet is ready. Ahmet is ready to speak, for example. Ahmet is ready to speak, but this is not our subject today. Our subject is ready plus for, ready for doing something, ready for something. Okay? And just like this, or likewise, we we will not study just verbs, but verbs with prepositions. And just like this, nouns with prepositions, and we should have a general knowledge about phrasal verbs. Okay, phrasal verbs and idioms. Okay, so in this group of headings, we will focus on them. Yes, they are very useful. For example, uh, ready for more? Yeah, it is a beautiful question, in fact. Are you ready for more English? Are you ready for more information about adjectives, nouns, and verbs? Yes, ready for something. And as a, for example, verb with preposition, do you suffer from? Yeah, suffer is verb. Suffer. Suffer means ha have pain, have a pain. Okay. Suffer from. Suffer from what? Suffer from headaches, for example. That lady suffers from a headache or migraine, a migraine. Okay. So suffer from. We should memorize them together. Not just, we should not just know suffer, but we should know it with suffer plus from. Suffer from. Okay, then nouns with prepositions. So there is a noun and there is a preposition plus a proposition. Okay. Or sometimes preposition comes before the noun, and sometimes preposition comes before the noun and another preposition comes after the noun. Yes. So we can say noun with preposition, preposition with noun, or preposition with noun and with preposition again. Okay, we will study them in these two presentations. And then phrasal verbs. They are just like adjective with preposition, verb with preposition, noun with preposition, but they have a second meaning. They have they have a visible and invisible, hidden meaning. For example, look up to. Look up to the sky. The visible meaning is yes, turn your head and look up to the sky. But as a hidden meaning, look up to your parents. Yeah, be respectful to your parents. Look up to your parents. You should look up to your parents. Okay, something like this. And phrasal verbs. There are a lot of videos on YouTube, on the internet about all these 5 headings and idioms, for example. Wet blanket, yeah, a typical character, a personality type. For example, he or she is a wet blanket. Yeah, a wet blanket does not encourage people to do good things, but unfortunately, they cause people to stop positive and doing positive and good things. Yeah, unfortunately, it is like this. For example, take off. Yeah, the plane is taking off now. Yeah, take off, take off. Okay. Uh, okay, okay, all right. Let's go forward and let's study them. Let's acquire them one by one. Roman number one, starting with Roman number one. Adjectives with prepositions. Yes, to be ready for. To be ready for. In fact, we 99% we use adjectives with to be sentence, to be verbs. Okay. To be ready for. I am ready for. She is ready for. They are ready for. For what? Yes. If you are ready or you are prepared for what you are doing to do. And if you are ready means you are prepared for what you are going to do. For example, look at Yasin. Take a look at Yasin. Yasin is ready for the test. Yes. He studied a lot. And now he is ready for the test. Who is ready for? Because of preposition, all verbs change into verb ing, gerund. Okay, this is a very practical way. Who is ready for going out? Of course, it is also possible to say adjective to do something. Who is ready to go out as adjective to do something? But here our subject is to focus on adjectives with prepositions in, on, at, about. Yes, think about, for example. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I will consider. I will think deeply about it. I will reflect about it, for example. Okay, who is ready for going out? My friend Yasin is ready for going out. Yes, this is this. Okay, 2A. I am ready for the questions. I am ready for the questions. What are you ready for? I am ready for answering them. Or I am ready to answer them is also possible. You know this adjective to do. Okay, but for, because of for, the verb changes into gerund form, ing form. Okay. Dialogue 3. Yılmaz is ready for the match. He's strong and cheerful. Who else is ready for what? Who else is ready for what? My team is or are both possible, yes, because of it's a group now, team, like family, for example. My team are ready for cooking, or my team is ready for cooking the meal. My team are ready to cook the meal, also possible. There is no need to say it. I am ready for walking. I am ready to walk, are all possible. Okay, for doing something. I am ready for doing something. Are you ready for making your speech? To be, to become, to get, to feel, to look, to appear. Okay, to be, to become, to get, to feel, to look, to appear. For example, afraid of. Hassan is afraid of. Or Hassan becomes afraid of, gets afraid of, feels afraid of, looks afraid of, appears afraid of. Hassan is afraid of the dark. What is he afraid of? He is afraid of the dark. Who is afraid of verb ing? Who is afraid of going out in the dark? Hassan is afraid of going out in the dark. Who gets afraid of going out in the dark? Hassan gets afraid of going out in the dark. Okay. So afraid of doing something or something. Afraid of the dogs, for example. Afraid of dogs. When we say the dogs, not all the dogs, but the dogs in a certain area, in their neighborhood, for example. Antiparenthesis. Yes, to be again. To become, to get, to feel, to look, to appear, plus to be, do, and have. Okay. Appear to. Okay. For example, one, never be afraid to change, or don't be afraid to change. Never become afraid to be courageous. Never become afraid to be courageous. Never get afraid to see insects. Yes, you know this. Adjective, to do. And in imperative sentence, we don't use emizar. You also know this. For example, don't be afraid of. Okay. Never or don't be afraid of changing now. Yes. Never become afraid of being courageous. Never get afraid of seeing insects. Never get afraid of insects or seeing insects, or of never get afraid of touching these insects. Okay. To be anxious about, we should know it like this. Of course, if you look it up in a dictionary, anxious, you learn the meaning, but let's not learn it just as anxious, but as be anxious about. Emizar anxious, or be itself. Be anxious about, to be anxious about. Hassan is anxious about traveling by plane. Who is anxious about traveling by train? His brother, Hussein, is anxious about traveling by train. What are you anxious about? I am anxious about my exams. What are you anxious to do? I am. What are you anxious to do? Yes, is it the opposite meaning? What are you anxious? Anxious to do? I am anxious to learn English. I am anxious to learn English. But I am anxious about my English exams. To be aware of. Yeah, it's a beautiful expression. Aware is adjective. Aware person. I must be an aware person. A conscious person. Okay. To be aware of, if you are aware that situation exists, you realize or know that it exists. You are aware of it. Bekir is aware of the problem. Bekir does not ignore the problem. Bekir doesn't say that there isn't a problem. But what does he say? Bekir says that there is a problem. It means that Bekir is aware of the problem. Who isn't aware of the danger of criticizing everything and everybody? Unfortunately, Turgay isn't aware of the danger of criticizing everything and everybody. Okay. Aware of something, danger of doing something. Okay. Now, dialogue 7, you can solve that problem. You can solve that problem because you are aware of the problem. You know it. You are aware of it. You don't say that there isn't a problem. You don't say that I don't have a problem. You are aware of the problem. Why can't they solve their problem? They can't solve their problem because they are not aware of their problem. They don't say that they have a problem, although they are in the problem, in a difficult situation. Okay, another adjective with preposition. Based is adjective. Okay, shall I sell it again? Shall I say it again that all the verb trees are adjectives? Yes. Base, for example, based, the third form, to be based on. Preposition is on. Okay, that's a good film. Based, that's a good film. Based, because, sorry, that's a good film because it is based on a novel. Yes. It is written. It is written. Yeah, write, wrote, written. Written is the third form, but also an adjective. It is written on a novel. No, it is based on a novel. There's a good film. It is made. Made. It is made on a novel. Okay. It is produced. Yeah, it is produced on a novel. Produced. It is produced on a novel. It is made on a novel. It is made. It is based on a novel. For example, justice. Yeah, justice is based on property. Is there? Did I write it here? Justice is based on property. Okay, a famous saying. Okay, that's a good film because it's based on a novel. Is your story based on a theory or a fact? Yeah, my story is based on a fact. To base is verb. They always base a film on a novel. The property justice, so justice is based on the property. Shall I write? I think there is no need to write it. Just saying is enough. If justice is based on the property. To be bored with. Bored, again, the third form. To bore somebody. Yes, to annoy somebody. Okay. So bored is that adjective as well. To be bored with. Feeling tired and unhappy because something is not interesting or because you have nothing to do. Or to be fed up with. To be fed up with has the same meaning. For example, Hassan is bored with listening to that story, or Hassan is fed up with listening to that story. Dialogue 9. They are bored with playing chess. A simple but a very meaningful sentence. Very clear example. They are bored with playing chess. Okay? This boy is bored. This boy is bored. Why are they bored? They are bored with playing chess. Okay. Or what are they bored with? They are bored with playing chess. What are you bored with? I am bored with talking on the same subject again and again. For example, I am bored with chemistry. Okay. Or I am bored with studying chemistry every single day. Chess, yeah, let's prepare ourselves for the passive sentences at the end of this harmony 2 intermediate level. We will also see the degrees of adjectives. Okay. Chess bored them, active sentence. But they are bored with verb 3, bored board, board. This is verb 2. Chess bored them, okay? But they are bored with chess now. Yesterday, if we use yesterday, they were. They were bored with chess yesterday. In fact, this is the core. This is the center, or this is the crux of passive sentences. To be plus verb 3. Okay, yes. To be busy with. Busy is adjective. Ahmed Bey is busy. Yes. And there is we will see an idiom, for example. Idiom. Ahmed Bey is a busy bee. Very hard working. Yeah, busy bee, like a honey bee, for example. Ahmed Bey is busy. But busy with what? What is he busy with? Okay. Furkan is busy with children's books. Oh, nice. Very good. Furkan is busy with children's books. Just like interested in, for example. Furkan is interested in children's books. Who is busy with verb ing? Why? Because there is with preposition. Who is busy with writing an article for the magazine? So, a new idea came to my mind. Let me share it. So let's underline this truth, reality. Adjective with preposition, noun with preposition, verb with preposition. So there is preposition at the end of all the adjectives, verbs, and nouns. So we will, what shall we do? We shall use verb ing form of all the verbs in English. Is it clear? Yes, because of with, for example, who is busy with writing an article? Ahmed Bey is busy with writing an article. Who is ready for writing an article? Ahmed Bey is ready for writing an article. Yes. Okay. Let me keep it short. Okay. The next question, what are you busy with nowadays? What are you busy with nowadays? I am busy with stories nowadays or articles nowadays. I am busy with reading articles nowadays about global warming. Who is busy with what? Yeah, who is busy with what nowadays? My friend Simon is busy with guitar courses nowadays. Guitar courses. Or my friend Simon is busy with taking guitar lessons nowadays. Okay? To be contrary to. To is also preposition here. Okay? We don't use verb 1, but we also use verb ing because it is adjective with preposition to be contrary to. Your ideas are contrary to Simon's ideas. Are they contrary or similar or parallel to David's ideas? They are also contrary to David's ideas. Is your approach contrary to my approach? No, my approach is not contrary to. Not, okay, no any other propositions, but contrary to. We should know it like this. Evet. No, my approach is not contrary to your approach. Okay. Perspective on, about, look, view, opinion, angle, attitude. Yeah, these are beautiful words, but we will study them in the future. Okay. Be proud of. Proud is adjective. Okay. Proud. Be proud of. Adam is proud of his team. Adam is proud of his family. Adam is proud of his country. What is Mike proud of? Mike is proud of his friends. What are you proud of? I am proud of my neighborhood. Who is proud of your success? Of course, my parents are proud of my success. Yeah. To be tired of, to be tired of, tire somebody is verb tire, third form. Adjective, yes. To be tired of, to be annoyed by something. We are tired of watching that comedy series again and again. What are you tired of? I am tired of listening to rock music nowadays. For example. Now, okay, Roman number 2, action verbs with prepositions again. So there is a verb like suffer, for example, but there is plus a preposition. Okay, suffer from. To experience physical or mental, emotional pain. Both are possible, okay? We can use this expression for both situations, physical or mental, emotional pain. Okay. 14a. Burak is suffering from a headache at the moment. Is he also suffering from poverty? Yes, he is also suffering from poverty. He really needs some money. Who is suffering from slavery? Unfortunately, or yes, thank God, nobody is suffering from slavery, but they were suffering from slavery in the past. Okay. I hope all the people don't suffer from ignorance. Yeah, this is a beautiful beautiful praying. I hope all the people don't suffer from ignorance, don't suffer from poverty, don't suffer from hunger, don't suffer from discrimination or disunity. Okay. Dialogue 15, 4 of them may suffer from financial problems. How many of them may suffer from family problems? Two or three. Two or three of them may suffer from family problems. May suffer means it is possible. It is possible that they suffer from family problems. Or how many of them may suffer from racism, health problems, psychological problems, ethical problems, spiritual problems, belief problems, social problems, political problems, communication problems, trust problems, educational problems? Yes. Or how many of them may suffer from educational problems? I think all of them may suffer from educational problems. Okay, the next is this. To prevent or to stop somebody from something or from doing something, there is no need to say it. You know this, you know it exactly, you know it perfectly. For example, don't stop your children from learning the third foreign language. Yeah. Don't stop your children from asking questions. Imperative sentence. Don't prevent your children from what? Don't prevent your children from asking questions. Okay. 16a. Some volunteers will prevent children from eating harmful foods. Who will prevent children from bullying each other? Of course, again, parents and pedagogues will prevent children from bullying each other. Yes. Or people of education is a nice expression. Noun of now, people of education or educated people. Yes. Educated people will prevent children from bullying each other. A nice level. Okay, to succeed in. To succeed is this is verb. Success is noun. and successful is adjective. Now succeed in means be able to do what you tried or wanted to do. Jacob succeeded in solving the problems with hospital computer. Jacob wanted to solve the problem, so he succeeded. He succeeded in doing what? Doing what? Jacob succeeded in solving the problems. Oh, it's clear now. Yes. Who succeeded in fundraising or raising funds? Means finding enough money to buy new computers. Mustafa Bey succeeded in fundraising to buy new computers. Or Mustafa Bey succeeded in raising funds, or just we use the meaning of the expression. Yes, Mustafa Bey succeeded in finding enough money to buy new computers for the hospital. Okay. Now, shall we take a look at the image? Donate now. Your help is needed. Means we need your help. Your help is needed is the passive form. Yeah, need verb. Needed, second and third form. Okay. Your help is needed, passive. Okay, go online. Yes, go online and give support. Give support to us. Donate now. Okay, do you think Ali or David will succeed in learning mini golf? Yes, yes. I am sure, in fact. I don't think, but I am sure. I am sure David will succeed in learning mini golf or will succeed in mini golf. Succeed in. Keep in mind. Okay, yes, this is also famous, very useful expression. Take somebody or something seriously. Don't take somebody or something slightly, the opposite of it, okay? Salih takes education seriously. So he will certainly succeed in communicating with people. Why will he certainly succeed in communicating with people? Because he takes education seriously. Okay. What else will he succeed in? He will succeed in making time to learn English. For him. He will succeed in learning English. Okay. What do you take seriously in life? What do you take? Yes, I take. What is it? What do you take seriously in life? I take my job seriously in life. I take my friends seriously in life. Yeah, I take my existence. I take truthfulness seriously in life. Yes, I take listening to people seriously. Verb ing is also a noun. You know this. Respecting. I take respecting to people seriously. Okay. I take being respected by the people seriously. I take being slim seriously. Okay. I don't take them slightly. Yes, seriously is adverb, take something or somebody seriously slightly. And I thought about for a long time and I looked for other adverbs like seriously and slightly, but I couldn't find. Take somebody something seriously slightly, okay, but what other adverbs? I couldn't find any other adverbs. Okay. Okay, all right. I will succeed in having a healthy lifestyle because I take a healthy life seriously. Okay. Please take the success of your friend seriously. Please take the success of your friend, or please take your successful friends seriously. Don't take your friends' success slightly. Please take the contemplation, reflection, pondering, thinking deeply. Please take the thinking deeply seriously. We need it. It's a must. Contemplation is a must for us. Prepositional phrases are not statements, as you see. They are not statements. They don't have a message in them. So they don't have a message in them. Yes, I told that sentence without seeing this one. They don't have a message in them. You know, they are group of words. Prepositions with adjectives, verbs, and nouns are used as the elements of a sentence structure, as subject or object or verb or complement. Okay. Be happy with. Be happy with. Adjective with. With preposition, yeah. Be happy with. I am happy with my room. I am happy with my friends. To benefit from, for example, adjective with, verb with, benefit from. You can benefit from these written documents and audio-visual documents. Okay. Benefit from. To have difficulty in. So noun with preposition. Difficulty is noun, okay? To have difficulty in. For example, do you have difficulty in learning English? Do you have difficulty in driving a car? Do you have difficulty in living abroad? On purpose, for example. Purpose is noun. So it is preposition with noun. But difficulty in is noun with preposition. Do you see the difference? On purpose is preposition plus noun. But what about in relation to? It is both preposition with noun and with to. To is also preposition here. In relation to. You can, for example, you can, a beautiful sentence came to my mind. Let me write it. Let me write it and store it. Okay. Oh, what was it? Okay. For example, as a teacher of YouTuber now, as a teacher of retired teacher, as a teacher of English. Okay, can you can benefit from. You can benefit from verb with preposition from both written no sorry, write, wrote, written, adjective, yeah, written written and oral documents of English acquiring channel. Oh, channel like this, yeah. Channel. Okay, you can benefit from both. Oh, you can benefit from written documents in relation to. Yes, I decided to write because of this expression. In relation, not both, you know it, okay? In relation to Oral, yes. Oral documents of English acquiring channel. There is something wrong here. Channel, double L. Channel. Yes. Okay. I think it's good now. You can benefit from both written documents in relation to oral documents of English acquiring channel. Yes, in relation to. In relation to. Okay, together. Okay. What is next? Yes, let's go on to a next level. Yes. To interfere. Interfere is verb, okay? To interfere in means deliberately get involved in a situation where you are not wanted or needed. Okay, to interfere in. It's impolite to interfere in other people's business. Is Terry trying to help Brenda or is he interfering in her business? No, Terry is not interfering in her business. He is just trying to help her. When do you say it's none of your business or mind your own business? We say it when somebody interferes in our business, in our job. Okay. Although we don't want it. Okay. Yeah, they are famous expressions. It's none of your business. Of course, they are not polite. Yes. Mind your own business. Okay. Mind your own business. You uh, get interested in your job. Something like this. Okay, choice, chance, and change. The image says that choice, chance, and change. 28. Choice is with C, I think, not S with C, choice. Okay, it's not Harun's job to interfere in Burak's decision. Who has a right to interfere in his decision? Nobody. Nobody has a right to interfere in his decision. Or maybe uh, his 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 boss has a right to interfere in his decision about the company. Now, okay, nobody, somebody, anybody, nowhere, anywhere. We will study them, but first of all, we will clarify some, any, many. I think in the following two or three presentations. For example, who has a right to interfere in his decision? Nobody has a right to interfere. They will study saying like this. Or anybody doesn't have a right to interfere in his decision. Or somebody has a right to interfere in his decision. We will study them in full presentations soon. Yes. Apologize, you know this. Apologize is a verb, but for what? Yes, apologize for, of course, doing something, having something, maybe, being something, yeah, maybe. Yes, apologize for uh, being rude, for being unkind, impolite. Yes. 21. Selma should apologize for interfering Osman's attempt to become the team leader. Who should apologize for not behaving rationally? Yes, Murat Bey should apologize for not behaving rationally. Or think of the opposite. Murat Bey should apologize for behaving irrational, illogically. Who said, I am sorry, it's my fault? Who said, I am sorry, It's my fault. Will you let me do something to make it right? Yeah. In the end, Murat Bey said, I am sorry, it's my fault. Will you let me do something to make it right? Yes. To deal with it or to succeed in solving it. Will you let me succeed in making it better. Make something adjective. Of course, comparative form is also possible. Okay. For example, make the story good or make the story better. Make the story the best or best. Make the story best. Okay. Be belong to. Belong is, sorry, to. To belong to. Oh, it's a verb, yes. To belong, but with to. The drone belongs to Mr. Brown. Yes, belong. Who does the laptop belong to? The laptop belongs to Mr. Green. Does the key belong to us or to them? The key belongs to us. What belongs to you? That phone belongs to me. Yes. Or that microphone belongs to me. That car belongs to me. To concentrate on, to focus on, yes, as you see, we need them. We need both of them very much. We need to use them. We need to use them. Okay. 23A. While driving, it's logical or it's rational to concentrate on the traffic, to focus on the traffic. What is logical? Adjective to do. What is logical to do while walking on a muddy road? It is logical to keep us clean. It is logical to focus on the muddy road. Yes. Let's get focused or concentrated on the mud. The soil becomes mud by mixing water. Yeah. Okay. Yes, let's concentrate, focus on the mud. Yes, do you see the difference? But of course, this is passive. Be focused, get focused, become focused, feel focused, but also adjective. But concentrate is verb. Concentrated, second and third form, and also adjective. Okay. Depend on or to rely on. Use is reliable. You can rely on use. You can depend on use. Use is reliable. He is a reliable person. You can easily depend on him. Who else can I depend on to look after my child? You can also depend on Caroline to look after your child. Okay. To comment on, yeah, very famous, very popular word now, word with preposition. Comment on. Nevzat can comment on identity problem or identity crisis. Who can comment on midlife crisis? Neriman can comment on midlife crisis. What can you comment on? I can comment on energy crisis. What's your comment on this problem? No comment. Yeah, again, and I have no comment. I don't have any comment. I think in the third presentation from now on, from this one on, in the third we will study them. Any, some, no comment. I have no command. Or I don't have any command. Yes, I have some command. Okay? Okay, what's your command on this problem? No problem is enough. Means I have no problem. Okay, communicate with. A beautiful expression again. We don't separate with from communicate, okay? Communicate with. A wise person can communicate with other people effectively. Who else can communicate with other people effectively and clearly? Of course, an educated person can communicate with other people effectively and clearly. An emotional person, a, a civilized person, yeah, a civilized person can communicate with other people effectively and clearly. So we really need those adjectives come from the third form of the verbs. Yes. Okay. Communicate, for example, verb, communicate. Or educate, verb. Civilize, verb. Civilized, verb 3, adjective. Civilized people. Yes, civilized people can communicate with other people effectively and clearly. I want to communicate with everybody. I want to communicate with everybody. It's very important for my son to communicate with me. Adjective for someone who something. Yes, it's very important. For who? For whom? For my son. Yeah, for my son. It's very important for my son to communicate with me. So I want to communicate with my son very well, in a good way. Okay. Oh, quiz time. I think we will finish it on time. Yes. Okay. Tour to trip 7. Please choose the correct alternative. There are 4 alternatives, but one of them is true, as you know. There is no need to say it. It is natural. Yes, you know it. We are familiar with it. We are familiar with this format. Okay, question 1. Who is afraid of blank out in the dark? To go? No. Goes? No, no, no. Never. Go? No. So we need ing. Who is afraid of going out in the dark? Gerald. Going out in the dark. Who is anxious blank traveling by train? Yes, about. Who is anxious about traveling by train? Who isn't aware? So we immediately remember of. When we hear aware, the adjective aware. Who isn't aware of the danger of criticizing everything and everybody? A is true, as you can see easily. Question 4, that's a good film. Why? That's a good film because it's based blank a novel. Yes, on. It's based on a novel. They aren't bored with blank chess. Plays? No, 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 no. Play? No. To play? No. We don't need infinitive. We don't need the other 5 forms, but we need the verb ing form of the verb. So they are on board with playing chess. They are on board with playing chess. Okay. Now, necessariness or necessity. Why didn't I write necessity? Necessariness means necessity at the same time. Necessariness is the center of good conduct. Good conduct means behavior. Quality of shopping. Quality of shopping. Noun of noun. Yeah, quality is noun. Shopping is noun. Quality of shopping. Quality of eating, drinking. Quality of thinking. Quality of feeling. Quality of producing. Quality of behaving. Quality of learning. Yeah. So our sentence is this. Quality of doing something is important. Yes, it's a fact. It's a reality. Quality of eating is important. Quality of learning is important. quality of studying, sleeping is important. So quality of what? Lots of things. As many as the verbs in English. Okay. While quality causes, what does a quality cause? Let's see. While quality causes success, lack of quality, coarseness, rudeness causes failure. Yes, I believe this. I accept this idea. Quality causes success, but lack of quality causes failure. How can we get out of failure or change it into success? By knowing the value of quality or by appreciating. By appreciating quality, we can change failure into success. So quality matters. Quality is what we need, or what we need is quality to change failure into success. Does life mean pleasure or suffering? Life means both of them together. Yes, life means both pleasure and suffering. And suffering, they follow each other. They follow each other. Pleasure follows suffering, suffering follows pleasure, or suffering comes after pleasure, pleasure comes after suffering. They follow each other. Okay. Yes, thank you for having this lesson together. Thank you for joining, and bye for now. See you later.